Hi, welcome to In 5 Minutes. Now next is the bias parallel clipper. What is the change from the previous case is the diode is inverted. As I have told you, what will maximum change will be the position of the voltage source and the diode. Now what will happen in the positive half cycle? In positive half cycle you are applying positive terminal of the source to the negative terminal of the diode. That is, you are reverse biasing the diode in the positive half cycle, right? This is one part. Then what about the voltage source? This voltage source, this is the positive terminal, negative terminal. Again the voltage source is reverse biasing the diode. So what is the conclusion? The diode is remain reverse biased entirely in the positive half cycle. So when the diode is reverse biased, how the circuit will look like? You have resistance R. Since the diode is open circuited, this part diode is open circuited, so 2 volt will become redundant in that case. And your output voltage VO, when you apply KVL from input side to output side, so from where to where you are applying KVL? You are applying KVL from this part till the output. So when you are applying KVL, it will be VI minus VO is equal to 0. That means whatever is your input voltage, that will be your output voltage. That is KVL from input to output in the positive half cycle. That is, you are trying to make the DC voltage source is making the diode reverse bias. Again your input source voltage is trying to make the diode reverse bias. So conclusion is diode will always remain open circuited in the positive half cycle. So whatever is your, since the diode is open circuited, whatever is your input, that will be getting at the output. That is the positive half cycle. Now coming to the negative half cycle, what will happen in the negative half cycle? Your circuit will be diode, then the supply voltage, your output plus minus VO, and this will be negative, this will be positive. So when you are trying, what you are going to do in negative half cycle, trying to make the diode forward bias. And what this supply is doing? This supply is reverse biasing the diode. So what will be the voltage across diode when you apply KVL? It will be, you can say VI. What I am considering is, for while applying KVL, I am considering this. While substituting, I will substitute the negative value. What you can do, you can consider this sign but substitute the value as negative. So avoid confusion, what I will do, I will use the same convention. So VI plus VD plus 2 equals to 0. So what will be VD minus 2 minus VI? So what it is doing, when VI is 0, voltage across diode will be 0. That is, voltage across diode will be minus 2. That is, diode is reverse bias. When your voltage is increasing, right? So when your voltage is increasing, then minus, say plus 1, again it is minus 1, total voltage is minus 1, again the diode is reverse bias. Then minus 2 plus 3, that is minus of minus 2, again it is 0, diode is reverse bias. So after minus 2 it will become plus 3, that is in the reverse bias case. So the voltage will become 1, then the diode will be forward bias. So when the diode is forward bias, the circuit will look like, you have the resistor, then the diode is forward bias, then the voltage 2 volts and the output plus minus VO. So when you apply KVL in this part, this is 2 volts. So what will be the KVL in the output? KVL to the output, it will be VO plus 2 equals to 0. So your VO in that case will be minus 2 volt, right? So in the previous slide, we are getting VI as VO in the positive half cycle. In the negative half cycle, we are getting VO as minus 2 volts. Before minus 2 volts, what will be the output? Whatever is the applied input is the output. So how to draw the waveform? See here, in the positive half cycle, whatever is the input is coming at the output. In negative half cycle, till you are reaching 2 volts, you are getting output. This is most important. Till you are reaching minus 2 volts, you are getting the output. Once you have reached minus 2 volts, the diode will be short circuited, and at the output you will get constant minus 2 volts. Again, when the voltage is decreasing, your output will vary with the input, and correspondingly will get the waveform. So this part of the circuit is very important, this part, in order to, which is showing again the DC shift. This is how you need to draw the waveform for the bias parallel clipper.